Hello, doing my journaling. It's late. It's about 2:45. So I'm doing it a little late tonight because I haven't done it in a while. And I'm at work, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do something because I'm bored. Anyway, this week was the Women's March. I didn't get to go because I'm not so close that I can just pick up and go. But I heard it was awesome, and I had some friends that did go. So I heard it was really, really good, really informative, and really well put together. And so many people showed up, which everybody already knew. So I guess we could talk a little bit about that. And then that was awesome. And then I looked on social media, and I had some people say, well, what if, black women lives matter? And they start comparing Sandra Brown and the other women that were murdered and stuff by the police. And so I'm just going to briefly touch on that. But, when we say women, and when they did that march, that was a platform for every woman, no matter what shade, color, religion. That was a platform for every woman. Now, believe me, I love my black sisters to no condition. I love them, but I believe that we can't divide that march from what happened. We can't say that they didn't do that for black women. First of all, they did it for every woman, and for every. I'm sure it was some women out there, black women, that was marching because of police brutality, from black people, black women. But the thing was, if you didn't go, or if you didn't do anything, you probably just need to shut up. It was an historical event, and it was for any woman. It was for any cause. You got a president that don't care nothing about. He's not worried about black, white, green. He says that, but at the end of the day, he's worried about green and no green. And 98% of us are the no green. So that's what that march was about, So we can't say, well, they didn't march for black women. Did you march for them when they died? Did you go out? Did you do anything? Did you even go to your neighbor's door and say, sister, I love you, let me give you a hug? Did you do anything? You probably didn't, but you probably was on Facebook or whatever talking about, they hating me, and all this stupid stuff. You didn't do anything for the cause, so don't say anything about it. And for the men that put it up on their page, honey, most of y'all with the white women and the Spanish women, so please, because if a black woman's life mattered to you, you'll be with one. And I'm not saying you have to, I'm just saying you'll be with one. That's all I'm saying. And don't say they're mean and they're rude and they're ignorant and whatever you want to say we are. It's a cop-out. Just say you like what you like. And that's it. You like what you like. No harm and no foul. You just don't like black women, and that's okay. So that was it. I thought the march I thought it was awesome, and I would have loved to have been a part of it and have gone to show my support. I thought that Donald Trump didn't really respond, but I thought that was a way of letting him know that we're here and we need to be heard, we need to be seen, and you're going to do it. You're going to see us and you're going to hear us. I thought that it takes something like that. And trust me, a lot of times I'm for black. But at this point in time, with this man, it's not about black or white. He built his campaign on that, but at the end of the day, it's about rich or poor with him. It's not about us being black or us being white. That if you look at that cabinet, they are all billionaires. They're all worth money. None of them can do the job that they're assigned to do, because they never done it before. But what they can do is donate millions and millions of dollars. And what they have done is donated millions and millions of dollars to his campaign and to all this foolishness. So it's a bigger picture than the black and white thing. Of course, that's going to always come back. We're going to always have to deal with that. And so be it. We will deal with it. But right now, we got to deal with something like the Hunger Games. Like, if you ever watch the Hunger Games, you either rich or you poor. And you could be black, white, purple, green, is rich or poor. So the 1% is in the White House now. So we're going to have to kind of worry about, we're going to have to figure that one out and deal with that first and foremost. It was so much this weekend going on. I felt like I should have been there, like I being down here, I don't get to do much, and I felt like I'm not being committed to what I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't know. It's just some things I need to think about and figure out. But when I know, you guys will know. I'll work it out. Anyway, that was it. I just wanted to talk about the march a little bit. I'm so happy for everybody that did go, and I'm sure it was an experience that they won't probably never forget. I've never gone. Let me see. Have I gone to a march? No, I don't think I've never gone to a march. No, that would have been my first one. But I could have went to the one they had here in Savannah. And you know what, the truth be told, I could make my voice heard in Savannah and do things I want to do in Savannah. But the truth is, I don't know Savannah. I can fight for the cause and everything, and we're all the same everywhere. But it feels so much more personal when it's something and it's somewhere and that's probably just something I have to get over, So that was it. Other than that, my weekend was I had to work. Well, yeah, I work every weekend, it seemed like. But I had to work, and that was pretty much all. That's all I ever do is work and sleep. It's kind of boring. And I'm wasting away to keep doing that. So something's going to change soon. That was it. All right, guys. That's all I needed to talk about. I'm just want to congratulate everybody that attended the Women's March, and I'm so grateful for you guys, and I'm glad that it happened. I'm sick of talking about Donald Trump, and I know it's going to have to be a whole bunch of conversations about him within the next 4 years, because he's just an idiot. But we'll leave that to the people that want to talk about him, because if talking doesn't matter if you're not going to do anything about it. So you could talk till your face fall off. If you're not going to have no action behind your words, then the only thing you're doing is talking. And who wants to keep hearing somebody all the time? I sure don't. So I won't give it to you guys. All right, I hope my viewings build up, because it's taking a little minute. So I haven't done them every day, because I'm going to try to do them once a week at least until I get some viewers. I got to accept some friends, but I hate accepting people on my Facebook page that I don't know, and all these different people, because people are weird. So I'm not into having friends that I've never seen before. I need to have met you. We need to have spoken, talked, had some communication before we could be friends on my Facebook. Because, Facebook is a kind of personal. We might not believe it, but we tell people, where we live, where we work, all kinds of personal stuff. Intimate pictures of our families and our vacations. So it's kind of personal. So to have all these random weirdos on my page is weird to me. And if I gotta, a lot of women or men, they do like, they put all the crazies on there all the men, because the men want to see behind shots and all of that, and then women want to see whatever they want to see. I'm good. I don't have to do all that. So I have to figure another way to market myself, but I can market anything, so it's fine. I'll figure it out. So I could sell, if I can, listen, I could sell Look, I got the gift to give, and I could sell anything. So if I could sell everything else, I'm sure I could sell myself. Shit. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I love you guys, and I'm tired. It's like what? It's almost 3 o'clock. Got a couple hours left. So you guys have a good night and a good morning, and I hope and I pray that one day the launch, like boom, we blow up. All right, have a good night. Bye bye.